Guys, this is the view that we're getting from our stateroom. Been told that this is as close to the glacier that any cruise ship has gotten this summer. So, hope you enjoy it as well. We're still moving towards the glacier, aren't we?
Yeah.
Our
Iceberg dead ahead.
iceberg dead end. We have a naturalist who's commentating that I can hear behind me off of our TV in our room, and he's saying that that this is the most spectacular view that they've had all summer,
It's amazing.
with very little to no fog, no rain, no wind, and completely clear. And we did actually, my daughter and I did catch a piece of the front of the iceberg falling off. Just a small piece, it wasn't very big, but I'm hoping maybe I can catch one for you guys too. But I'm shocked that the big cruise ship we're on is still going towards this glacier. It's like inching. We're not moving fast. I would imagine that he's basically just stopped we are,
I don't think the engines are working or on, but
yeah, we may have, no, because the rocks are still moving. I'm like, no, the rocks are still moving backwards. It's hard to tell because in here there's so much glacial runoff and runoff from the side mountains in the fjord that we're in, that the water is flowing out of the fjord. So if I'm looking at the river or at the water, it looks like we're moving faster than we really are. Does that make sense?
yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
No, it makes perfect sense.
Because of all the water that's
is
coming in.
technically moving that way, and we're moving this way, but
Yeah.
it makes us look to our eyes like we're moving faster than we are.
Right. So I have to look at the yes, we are very close to the side here in this ship. So I had to look at the rock here and go, oh no, we are still going forward.
I think we're turning.
But yeah, I think we're turning. Yep. Our commentator is telling us that he's turning the boat. You can hear the engines go.
We're on the right side of the ship. The starboard side, it is technically called.
Yes, we are on the starboard side of the ship. Port side is going to have to wait their turn.
Yep.
And I'm also sorry that this is jumpy because I'm actually holding my iPad up to do this for you guys. But I'm watching over the top. Yeah, I know.
dollops of whipped cream.
It looks
That
like
have been
what?
tossed.
Dawson's Creek? Did you say?
No, it looks like dollops of whipped cream that have been toasted.
They also said that there was one of the reasons why we could get so close was because there was no icebergs in the water. They're called something else. Do you remember what they were called? The little pieces of ice that are in
Birds? No, Jesus.
growlers.
Growlers.
When they're certain sizes that the ship doesn't really need to worry about because they're so small. He called them growlers, I believe. Something like that. Because of what they sound like when they hit each other or something. But they said that was really unusual, that there was no icebergs in the fjord that the ship had to maneuver around. And of course my daughter and I'm constantly going, iceberg, dead ahead.
It's really funny.
It is really funny. We have to admit, it's funny. But tonight I think we're going to watch Titanic.
I'm so excited.
And it's really cool. I don't understand why I do understand, but why are there brown streaks down down the middle?
It's from water.
It's from water moving down?
Yeah.
Just that one area?
Well, it's from...
That's why I'm saying...
I'm not a geologist.
I'm not either, so...
I think I know, but...
I mean, I would assume that it's from water...
Or wind, actually. It's probably
from the wind. Yeah, that's where the wind comes over the mountain and where it hits on the glacier. Yeah. That would make more sense.
Those are the wind patterns.
It's dusted with cocoa over the whipped cream.
Exactly.
And our iceberg sommelier has put on just, stripes of hot chocolate over the top of our whipped cream. Oh my God, I'm sorry, babbling. Whatever, that is so pretty.
Lizzie, if you're watching this, maybe a painting, yeah?
Maybe a painting.
Or something. You could turn it into actual dollops of whipped cream. You could put it in Candyland.
Oh, a
Alaska.
Candyland glacier. Awesome. It is really cool how the sun is reflecting off the water, though, too.
Yeah, it's just stunning. We started coming into this fjord at, 5:30 this morning? And it's now about 7?
Yeah, we started coming in at about 5:30. What did they say the fjord was, like 70 miles long?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. You know what? There's an I'm glad I didn't pay for the glacial expedition. There's an expedition that takes people on a boat closer to the glacier. I don't need to get any closer than this.
I'm so close.
I'm so close right now.
This is amazing.
But that's what they're probably doing now, is they're loading the people onto the boats to go closer to the glacier. But I digress.
I think we've fully stopped.
Yeah. So they're loading the people onto the boats. Well, we definitely have the right side of the ship for...
Something happened somewhere. I don't know if you guys could hear.
Something creaked.
Yeah, there was a big creak.
It may have been boats going down into the water.
I guess that's possible. It sounded like it was coming from over there.
It did.
I'm telling you guys, we got here at the right time.
And I'm actually comfortable. temperature-wise, because the sun's on us, so the sun's warming us.
Yeah.
And
I'm not cold.
No.
I've got,
See,
I don't
here's
know
my
if
daughter.
you guys
right here.
noticed.
Oh, yeah, she's got on...
Perhaps you recognize.
It is a knitting podcast.
Right. Here, let me show you.
By the way, it is early in the morning, so we look like garbage.
But truly, I don't really need the scarf right now because I'm not cold at all.
It's not.
It feels like...
An hour ago, we were out here just holding a cup of coffee, and our hands were getting cold. I've been holding my iPad without gloves on, recording this for you guys, and my hands aren't cold. So that's how much it warmed up within an hour. And the fact that we're not moving.
There's no wind.
Zero wind.
And there's birds down here.
There's birds. Oh, there are birds down in. You guys probably can't see them. They're down in the water. They're fishing.
I bet the boat turning stirred up some fish.
Probably. What do you got over there, Tori?
Just how close we are. Also, you guys, I don't know if you can tell, but perspective is impossible to gauge out here. I don't know how big any of this is, but I know it's huge.
It is hard to tell perspective-wise. Every once in a while, there's nothing here, but sometimes in the cracks of the mountains, there will be like a pine tree, and it looks tiny, but you know it's a full-grown pine tree. This is all like brush and shrubs. And I asked my daughter earlier, how far from shore do you think we are? And she goes, I don't know, 2 or 3 football fields, but here's our balcony.
We're quite a few stories up.
And we're we're 7 stories up from sea level.
And it looks like 2.
It looks like I could dive into it, and I'm afraid of heights. But we're 7 stories up. Perspective is weird here. Everything is bigger than what you think it is.
Everything. There's a waterfall right there.
Oh, there's a waterfall right here. You guys see it? Right there in the middle.
Do you want me to?
Nope,
zoom
I got
in?
it. No, it's okay. They can zoom in if they want to when they're watching the video.
That's true.
I'm not gonna try. I'm afraid of dropping my iPad into the water.
She's got a.
I got a
good
death grip. I got a
She's
death
got a
grip
good
on it.
grip on that iPad.
But I really want you guys to see. I want to get on video.
Yeah.
Something coming off of the iceberg.
It was really cool.
Or the glacier. I said iceberg. I want an iceberg to drop off the glacier. A piece that size. I want a big piece to come off. Just for you guys.
I think we're moving backwards now.
We are. We're moving backwards.
It's really trippy.
That is trippy. Just inches, but we're moving backwards.
We're towards the front of the ship. And the whole time we've been on it, we've been moving forward. So it was a little bit of an odd sensation for the pull of the ship on your body to all of a sudden be going in the other direction.
That was okay. So I tried to catch it on video for you guys and for me. The first morning that I woke up, because of time change and I don't sleep, you guys know that. it was like 4 o'clock in the morning and it was super dark. And I went out onto our balcony and there was bioluminescence in the water. It was pitch black outside. And I'm seeing these like jellyfish or whatever.
Yeah.
Just
Glowing.
this glowing green, yellow green. And I'm like, that I was not expecting. Wasn't expecting that at all.
I haven't seen it. I told her if she sees it again, she has to wake me up. I don't care what time it is.
And when I tried to record it, it just didn't record on my phone.
Just wow. There's more eyebrows on this.
My daughter says it's Eyebrow Mountain because there's all the eyebrows.
I'm silly, but I'm not sorry.
But there's eyebrows up there too.
Yep. We were finding faces in the mountainside earlier. It was funny.
Okay, so the dude talking behind us was just talking about little black worms on the ice. We're going to have to Google that because I'm not catching everything he's saying. Okay, I just had a mosquito on my forehead. Seriously, I backed it. I don't know, but it went like that, and it was on my. It was on my.
I swear to God, if I get a mosquito bite in Alaska, get enough of those at home.
I think they're turning us away from the glacier now.
Yeah. That is what I would say.
This is our perspective. This is what we're seeing right outside of our stateroom right now.
Water streaks, those like demarcations of water flow. It's just stunning.
It's really cool. That's where we came from.
Guys, I love mountains. They're so pretty. Pretty rock.
Pretty rocks.
Pretty rocks.
Okay, Tori, we're gonna call it.
Yeah.
We have now officially lost sight of the glacier because our ship is turning the other way. So goodbye, flockers.
Bye, flockers.